Conference Women's Basketball Media Day coming to you from Milledgeville, Georgia, the home of the Georgia College Bobcats. My name is Al West, and I'm going to be the host for this section, the Assistant AD for Communications down here. Got a couple special guests, and let's get right to it. I'm going to start with Harper Vick. Harper, thanks for being with us. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so Harper, you're junior from Marietta. I got you for an exercise science major. Is that still the case?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, awesome. All right, so what are we thinking about for that exercise science major? You're, getting toward the second half of that college career.
Yes, sir. So I'm planning on graduating with my undergrad in exercise science for physical therapy, doing a master's in physiology of PE, and then doing my doctorate program for physical therapy somewhere probably in Georgia. Not really sure yet, but I have a few options.
So you got a lot of school ahead of you then.
Yeah, yes, sir.
You're halfway yet.
Yeah, no, about 4 more years.
Okay, so obviously last year was an outstanding season for you. You jumped up from a role kind of as a sixth man off the bench and as a freshman, playing a little bit of point guard, a little bit of shooting guard. Then you were the starting shooting guard, all year last year for us, leading scorer. Made a jump from 4.5 points up to 14.2 per game. So I got to assume this year that the goal is 24.2, somewhere around there, and be a Division II Player of the Year, right? That would be the thing. Anyway, so that improvement, it must have been exciting to have that sort of output, in just your second year as a collegiate player, yes?
Yes, sir, it was.
Awesome. So now taking a look at your goal set, I know you had some games where, huge output. We were up, the 20, 30 points, and then a couple where it was a little bit quiet and you're held to single digits. Would consistency be, one of the goals maybe for you this year?
Yes, sir, for sure.
What's part of your game do you think, needs the most improvement as you head into your junior season?
I'm really focusing this year a lot more on defense and just trying to take that to the next level, and then being able to execute really well, like all the plays that Coach Dolly has for us, just to get either open shots for me or my teammates.
Gotcha. Okay, so a little bit more distribution, that sort of thing, and kind of bring up the rest of the tide, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Okay, so we move now to the senior class, and we welcome in Kiana Wesley for the next segment of things. Thanks for being with us, Key. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Awesome. Okay, so senior from Pearson, Georgia. I got you for an accounting major. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. What are you thinking about with that accounting major?
Well, right now I'm in grad school getting my master's for it, and then I'm about to start studying for my CPA so I can get my certification. And then after graduation in May, my plan is to hopefully land a job with a CPA firm somewhere in Atlanta to start working.
Outstanding. That's great. Okay, so let's take a look, at your career. Of course, you're in year number 4 with the Bobcats, year number 5 of collegiate basketball, as you spent that 1 year with Armstrong State. Your role has changed year by year. Now you're the elder statesman. You got the gray hairs and everything. What's your role here as a senior in such a unique season?
I feel like my role right now is really to just be a great example for my teammates, especially the freshmen, to just help them out whenever they're confused and everything, and then just make sure that everyone's staying safe with COVID restrictions and just following the rules and getting things taken care of as our coaches are asking us to do. So it's really not much of a difference, really, but just with COVID and everything, I feel like we just have to be a lot more strict and a lot more on point with things.
Sure. What's a personal goal set for you in this, your last season on the court playing basketball?
On the court, my goals are really to just average double digits every game, and then just honestly, just as a team collectively, I just want our team to do good. So I just feel like if everyone contributes, give their best effort every game, I feel like we're going to do pretty well this season. And my goal is just for us to have a winning season, really.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Key. Appreciate your time.
No problem.
All right. Now we welcome in the head coach, Ross Jolly, for our final segment of things. Coach, season number 2, you got a whole year under your belt now, so I assume you got everything figured out, right?
Everything's figured out, Al. We got it straight.
Peach Belt championship or bust at this point, right?
There you go.
It's all underneath the bridge. Okay, so Coach, the characteristic question, I'm sure you had a bunch, but you make that short move, one seat down. Your first year as a head coach at the collegiate level. Used to be just a couple of inches. Now this year it's going to be a 6 foot distance between those two chairs. But, what does that mean for you? And what were some of the things that you learned, some keys that you really think you can take into year 2?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty smooth transition, and one thing I give credit to is the girls, just from getting here, and they're so coachable. They're such a great group, and you tell them something, they'll do it, and so I think they made the transition for me very, very easy. So I really been very appreciative of our team and just the girls and the people that we have in our program. So I think basketball is basketball at the end of the day, and X's and O's don't change for anybody. So I think it was a good transition, moving over, and really enjoyed it. And there's some little things here and there. I think that's the main thing, just kind of learning, picking up just some minor things, because overall basketball is the same. The goal's 10 foot high and everything. So I think it's been a good first year, and ready to hopefully pick up some things that maybe we learned along the way in year 1.
All right, so looking into this year, you got a lot of folks with some seniority, a lot of experience. Just a big roster really to begin with, as you bring in a lot of newcomers. Your first class as a recruiter. How do you go about that process of integrating all those pieces together and help that gel, especially in such a unique beginning to the season as this is?
Yeah, for sure. So one thing that's super important is to maintain kind of the atmosphere that we have on our team, is starting off with just having really good people on our team. And so that's something that I think we did a pretty good job of adding to our team as far as talent, but also maintaining just kind of the positive atmosphere that we have on our team. And I think the new people are they don't stand out in any negative way with our team that we have, and so I think they get along really well, which is a very important thing for our program and our team. And so it's been a nice thing to have those additions and kind of see those girls kind of integrate with the returners and everything. So it's been a very positive thing so far.
Awesome. Well, excited to get back to it. It's just be nice to have a little bit of normalcy and see that basketball court get filled up by some play again. Got January 6th. That's going to be the start of the season for the Bobcats. Going to take on Francis Marion right here in the Centennial Center. Still not sure if we're going to be allowing fans into the contest or not. We're still working that out administratively. But we'll definitely have that broadcast for you on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. New partners there, as we have partnered with Blue Frame Technologies and the Peach Belt Conference channel. So you'll have all that information with some new bells and whistles associated with that partnership. We're excited to bring that to you. All right, so for head coach Ross Jolly, for Kiana Wesley and Harper Vick, this has been Al Weston for Peach Belt Conference Media Day. Go Bobcats.